Haunting outright is at hand. Ghostly haunting since time began. Raw side paranormal seeks the truth, looking for some kind of real proof. Creaky floorboards and eerie dark mist. Grab your camera and document this. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the wrong side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. The icy air touches your neck. You feel like screaming, but you stay in check. Orbs rising up to take the magical flight. You can't believe what's happening tonight. Don't run, don't. The haunting outright is at hand. Ghostly haunting since time began. Raw side paranormal seeks the truth, looking for some kind of real proof. Creaky floorboards and eerie dark mist. Grab your camera and document this. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the wrong side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. The icy air touches your neck. You feel like screaming, but you stay in check. Orbs rising up to take the magical flight. You can't believe what's happening tonight. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side.
Hey everybody, I almost didn't know if I was going to get in here. I was having some kind of technical difficulties. Everything went squirrely on me. How is everybody doing? At least it looks like it's all working now. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Foxfire. Hey, Angelina. Hi, Giselle. Who else is here with us to hang out? Hello, hello, Giselle. Hi, Giselle. Nice to see you. You guys, I haven't heard anything from my guest, so I don't know what's going on. How's it going, Bill? Uh, Either he forgot about us or something happened. I mean, I hope nothing happens, but I sent him his link over an hour ago, and I haven't heard anything from him. So I don't know what's going on. So hopefully he does pop up. Okay, thank you, Angelina. Angelina's going to find out what's going on. Either he forgot or what. Hi, Julie. Julie. So if he is a no-show, then we'll just run with an open mic tonight. That's all I can say. How is everybody doing tonight? Hi, Miss Faith. How are you doing? Sending love to you, sweetie. Hi, Jay. Oh, thank you from Beardo. I know we love Beardo. We love Beardo. Eventually, I'm going to get Beardo on here, but he's so busy. He's got to squeeze me in somewhere. So welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your first time. Hi, Mr. Wayne. Are you feeling better? I want to apologize about my voice and the way I sound, guys. I'm battling one heck of a head cold. Feels like right now, like my eyeballs are going to explode. So I'm really trying to ignore it. So hopefully Angelina can touch base with Mr. Houston, and he'll be here momentarily, I hope. How was everybody's day? How was everybody's Wednesday? Oh, glad to hear everything is better, Wayne. I actually managed to get in some sleep myself, seeing that I was up all night. I did a quick power nap, and it helped out a lot. So yeah, when I got up, I thought, okay, the head cold thing is finally passing on, and no, it's starting to settle in. It always settles in, in the evening hours. I don't get it. Okay, she said I reached out to him, waiting to hear back from him or Carl. Okie dokie. So yeah, either something happened or he forgot. It happens. It happens. I'm sure we could fill in an hour or two with just everyday common chat, or bring somebody else in from the chat to join the show. I always can find a willing participant. Hello, Sam. How's it going? Oh, you have to go to bed? Yes, it's late for you. But I'm glad you popped in to say hello. I always appreciate everybody just popping in to say, hey, how's it going? Just so I know you guys didn't forget about me. Michael, oh, hey, Laura, emailed you a question. I want to, yes, Michael, I did get that and I did answer it. So check your email. I did send you the information that you were looking for, and I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. I will display it here so everybody can see it. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, don't worry. We just started. I was having technical difficulties in the beginning. Everything just like blacked out. And then the camera wasn't working. And I'm thinking, oh, no. Oh, crap. What the hell am I going to do? And I finally got it working just before the intro ended. So I lucked out on that one. I'm glad everybody's doing okay. It was actually kind of chilly here today, but then just a little while ago, I was outside and I warmed right up. So I don't know if we've got rain coming or what the heck is going on, but I'm going to suck it up while we can until, that nasty white stuff shows up. It's knocking on the doors around here, guys. We're lucky because we're in a valley, so we haven't got nailed with it yet. Did you, Bill, though? Because Bill's up on the hill there. So I wonder, Bill, did you get it? Any of that beautiful white stuff? Yeah. All that lovely white stuff. Just to let you guys know, Michael was talking about that. He was just thanking me for putting an ad in December's issue of the magazine about all of his handcrafted wands and walking sticks, I think, and letter openers. So I think it's great that he does that. It's wonderful that people share their talents, and it's going to be added to the magazine. So with all the information for you guys to contact him if you're interested in purchasing something like that. See, Wayne said it's been freezing here in the UK. My icicles have icicles. Yikes, yikes. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that at all. Now, Wayne, you guys get mostly ice, right? More ice and damp weather and cold weather than snow, correct? See, we're here, it could be pretty warm and we would be buried in like, 6 feet of snow. Oh, Jay was looking forward to the snow. I am not a winter person any longer. When I was younger, I would be out for hours. Older I get, the more it looks great from the window. Oh, okay, Bill. So you guys didn't get any snow yet either. I figured maybe you might get hit first because you're higher up than I am. Oh, thanks. A little bit of lightning for tonight. Why not? Got to change it up, change it up. And I have a background that has snow, and I'm like, no, I'm not putting that on. Oh, Julie, I know the early morning frost. It's just awful, just awful. Yeah, not into it. And that's the one thing I love about not having to work, being retired, is that I don't have to go out in that crap no more. Everybody else has sent everybody off to work, and I'm just saying, okay, have a good day, and I'm sitting right in the house, staying warm. And I look at it from the window. Doesn't bother me to stay in the house the whole winter. Doesn't bother me at all. Or that cold where it's so cold that your nose sticks together when you breathe. Oh, it's just awful. This is awful. So no show, no note yet. I don't know what's going on with Mr. Christopher. So that's a shame. I was hoping that he would show. I mean, he still might, guys. I don't know. I'm left in the dark just as much as you are. Michael says, "Yeah, you get snot sickles." Yeah, you're right. Sandra says our lows are in the mid 50s. I take that, because I wear shorts in the 50s. That's warm for me. I mean, when we get down into the teens and the below 0 point, that's where, yeah, that's I'm not. I hate it when I have to take the dog out. I just open the door quick, let her go and do her thing, and I stay behind the door. Too cold for me. I'm just not a cold person. If we could skip, which I don't know, I always tell people that we could, have spring, summer, autumn, and then skip winter and go right back to spring. That's good with me. That's good with me. Uh, hi, Dragon. How are you? Jam, when I was in Colorado, start the car and let it run a while and warm up while I stayed in the house. Yes. Oh, hello, Oliver. Hello. Welcome, welcome. That's why it's the beautiful thing was the electric car starters, because my husband uses that all the time. You hit that, let it warm up before you even get outside, and you don't have to worry about that. Remember the days where you had to like scrape off an inch of ice off your car? The car starters, it was genius. The guy who did that was genius. Say, I don't mind the cold because you can always warm up. I hate the heat because you can't cool down. My husband says that, Jay. And I think to myself, but that's why we have a pool. You get too hot, you get in the pool. But these last couple of years, our summers have been really rough. And I'm not an air conditioner person, but thank goodness we have one, because it's just very oppressive these last couple of summers. High 90s, almost 100 and whatever. And the reason we got the air conditioner is because of the dog. The poor dog looked like she was dead on the floor. I said, well, we got to get air conditioning. Just to save the dog. Poor creature. Give me a quick second, guys. And I will be right back with you. Just a quick second. Please, please, please. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Do I sound a little better? It's cold and everything's just filling up. I wanted to blow my nose, and I don't want to do that on camera. uh, what? Oh my God. Let me. Okay. Jay Plant. I need the link. Okay, hold on 1 second, Angelina. and I will get that for you. Oops, wrong button, guys. Wrong button. And let me send this to you, my dear. There you go, Angelina. I sent it to you. You can pass it along. And we will go from there. Hello, Richard. Hello. Oh, I know. I feel for you, Richard. My sinus, definitely. Well, it started with a cough, really horrible cough, and then it just moved up, and it's just right in the sinus tract, which is okay because I just think you could deal with it better. But yeah, not to be gross, but sometimes you gotta walk around with the tissue stuffed up your nose because it just won't stop. Just won't stop. The allergies and stuff are a beast, but yeah, sinus cold stinks. Okay, thank you, Angelina. Thank you very much. Okay, we're getting a surprise visitor, guys. So this is all going to be just pretty much off the cuff, and we'll see what happens here. It's going to be a surprise for you and for me. So yeah, I like to usually have myself all together and know what I'm going to be asking or talking about, but this one's just going to be pretty much off the hip type of a deal. As soon as he pops in, I will bring him on. Oklahoma is the worst for allergies. Oh, I couldn't live there. Terrible. In the spring, and when all that pollen and all that starts flying, oh, it's awful. I always used to say you have to put a bucket under one eye because all it does is water and water and water. And then it lasts, until everything starts to settle down. Hot mess. Hot mess indeed. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Bill, yeah, he has problems with it too. I think pretty much when you get older, you develop these problems. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Jason Plant. Hello there, sir. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, finally.
I've heard about you.
Yeah, I've heard about you too. I think I've talked to you when Angelina had her podcast at one time.
Yeah, I think so. I think you are so right. Well, thank you for popping on with us. I don't know what happened to our other guy, but that's okay.
That's okay. I think I was a substitute.
Yeah, well, no, don't think of it as substitute. Just think of it as that you get the chance that he didn't get.
That's okay.
There you go. So, actually, hi, Tales Told from the in the Dark. Welcome, welcome. Well, you're going to have to fill us in, Jason, because I have no information on you, really. So, tell us about Jason and what Jason does.
Well, I guess I could take Angelina's butt for that. No. I'm a jokester, so.
Yes.
I live in Kent, Ohio. One of the major schools around here is, of course, Kent State University. And I'm a YouTuber. I have a YouTube channel called Exploring with Jason. I talk about various different topics, whether it's a paranormal, history, famous people that people don't even think of anymore, like the forgotten people, true crime. Matter of fact, I just uploaded a little bit ago. Since it's winter time, I'm going to be posting a podcast episode on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Since it's cold out, I figured I could do a podcast on the same channel.
Right. Thanks for posting that, Angelina. I was just going to ask you if you could post that for Jason so everybody can know how to find his channel and check out his stuff.
Angelina.
I think that's what everybody does. When it starts to get too cold to go running around out in the middle of nowhere, they decide to change it up a bit and do
exactly.
podcasts.
I don't like going out in the cold that much. So, but I'm also an actor. I was in a play called Charlotte's Web, which is weird. I never heard it as a play before. Because we all know it's a movie and what have you, but I never thought of it as a play. But it's really nice. I did a play earlier this year called Sleeping Beauty and Disease.
Okay.
And it's really nice fairy tale play. I was playing King Richard, the joking King Richard. I also write a book. I also wrote a book. It reads it to smile. I'm also currently working on another book. It's in development right now, but it's about a county home. Used to be called it used to be an infirmary before that, and a poorhouse before that. So
Right.
I'm doing that right now. So, but other than that, I'm enjoying life.
Enjoying life. Wonderful. Angelina says you looked great in your actor's clothes.
Oh, she loves my outfits. A lot of people did, and my friend is like a brother to me. He brought his kids to the play to see me in a play. And
Right.
this was their first time seeing me in a play. And so after the play, his daughter came over and gave me a bouquet of flowers.
It's nice. It was
Yeah,
nice.
so yeah,
So that's
that's
great.
what I do. Yep.
All right. Well, then we're going to get into the paranormal. What made you get into the paranormal?
History, put it that way. I love history. I've always been. See, my grandpa, Bill Whitley, is my mom's dad. He served in World War II, so he got me into history, and his sister got me into genealogy. And for people who don't know what genealogy is, it's, it's history of your family, basically.
Right.
And so, Angelina asked, what was your first paranormal investigation or experience? Actually, it was at the county home cemetery where I encountered my first paranormal experience, and which happens to be the book that I'm going to be writing about. Because I never had pictures, never said so-called paranormal, like orbs. Now people would chalk that up to or dust or particles, but I've seen different color orbs.
Right.
Yeah, blue, bright blue, almost like a greenish blue, all variety of colors. But that's not the one that wasn't the one that got me over and convinced there was something there. I used my phone at the time, and I had you know how when phones come, they come with their stereo audio recorder.
Okay.
And well, back then it did. Not sure about now, but anyway, I had my recorder out, and it was during the day. And I would play. I would have one of my friends at the time. I had him in hearing so in case if I caught anything, I could hear it. And here it was the older lady, and mind you, I was the only one there. And and nobody was around, just me enjoying the weather. And I get this lady come on, an older lady, saying, "Hi, Jason, how are you?" That was very interesting because she was like trying to, it was a Class A EVP.
Right.
And so that was my first paranormal experience. Now, I will say there was another one that made me more of a believer. And I still beat myself up to this day. I was at Molly Stark Sanatorium. Now, it's a tuberculosis hospital, but it's abandoned and you can't go investigate on the inside, but you can investigate outside perimeter.
Okay.
So it was hot, muggy day out, and it was like getting dark. I think it was already dark by the time, or and the sun was just almost gone anyway. I saw at the corner, at one of the windows that, and mind you, it was all fenced, so you couldn't really go in. So I see a light. Now I thought someone was in there with the flashlight. And what was weird enough was the light was like, you know how, and the best way I just described the light and the way it was hanging was, you know, those old attic or basement lights that have the string at the end?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, one singular light that would give you a vibe creep. But anyway, that's what it looked like. And what it was doing was it was swaying, like it was playing hide and seek.
Right.
But at the same time, it was like, you know how lights, if you turn the light off, it goes off right away?
Right.
Well, this one wasn't. It was like going in, bright, dimmy. Like as if it was releasing its energy.
Right.
Bright, dim, bright, dim. It did that, I think, about 5 to 6 times before it went away completely. Like it went away slowly and you never saw it again.
Right.
And I thought it was someone playing a trick on me and the fellow investigators. But the way the light disappeared, it made me question everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's kind of strange. I mean, you could expect maybe once to do it and slowly just fade out, but if it was doing like 5 or 6 times, then it would make me question it as well.
Yeah,
But
and along with that, during the investigation, um, I, I had an EVP from the same recorder and everything. And on the recorder, you can hear what sounded like, and I can't describe it. It's like an old fax machine. And it always sounded like an old fashioned machine or a testing machine. And you can hear it plain as day. And And it's weird because there was no sound. It was in an area where no traffic at nighttime would interfere.
right.
So, so that made me, like I said, that too made me turn question, you know, and more made me wonder if there's some there that meets the eye or paranormal wise.
Yeah, make me question it. Hi, Susan. Oliver has a question. Jason, do you believe in UFOs as well? If so, have you had any experiences?
My friends gonna call me a skeptic when it comes. What is that? I'm kind of this weird person that will believe in the paranormal, but when it comes to UFOs, I'm a skeptic. I'm weird in that way, I guess.
Well, no, there's a lot of people that you might believe in the paranormal, but not UFOs.
Yeah,
Um,
and I mean,
Most
I
people
hear,
don't believe in it unless they have their own experience.
yeah. I mean, I've seen it on TV, and my friend was telling me the other day that he was watching the news. I guess it was like Jenner or whatever. That they were or encountered or were able to talk to aliens, quote unquote, under the sea. Like, how could you talk to someone under the water? And that's a very submarine, but yeah, makes you wonder.
It's
Uh,
a good question.
But yeah, that's my personal belief.
What was the most exciting investigation that you've ever been to?
I haven't been on too many investigations, but the one that I really had the fondest memory was Maury Stark. And the other one that I really had a great time at was was oh the Madison Seminary. That was really fun, and had I really had a good time there. Um, I don't believe I caught anything, but my investigators, my two of my friends did, but I never experienced anything.
Right.
But I had a good time there, so I think I would love to go on more investigations and to places. See, I used to be on YouTube years ago, and I don't know if you heard this before, but when people are on YouTube, like a YouTube fan, they're basically limited on what they can do.
Okay.
And they can only do so many things at a certain time, and but I don't have a feeding tube anymore. So now I'm tubeless free. I could go more places and explore more. So I'm trying to broaden my horizon and do more and look into more.
That's great. Yeah. I mean, you're not letting any disability hold you back. So that's
No,
wonderful.
and
Angela Hansen said you guys are going to
exactly.
investigate someday.
Yes, we are.
She's
Yeah,
going to get a good time.
oh yeah.
Let's see. Wayne says, do you have a favorite investigation team that you would like to investigate with?
Oh, there's one that I really think highly of, and I know some of the debunkers think highly of. Well, one debunker anyway, not sure about the other, but it's Paranormal Quest. And those two guys I think they're around my age, or a little bit older, and I've enjoyed their investigations and their debunking stuff, and I would love to investigate with them.
Oh, that would be really fun. Maybe someday. You never know.
Yeah,
You
you never
never know.
know.
Michael wants to know, what are your takes on Bigfoot?
My I, I'm a believer in Bigfoot in some ways I'm not. But I am open now to a possibility.
Right.
So I have a friend that is into Bigfoot, investigating it constantly. But like I said, I'm open minded when it comes to Bigfoot. So, whereas the UFOs, I'm more skeptic than I am anything else.
Right. Well, yeah,
So,
because you don't know. We don't know. That's everything is
right,
always. It's still part of the big mystery that we all seek answers to. We
right.
don't know. Actually, I was having this discussion earlier today about Bigfoot. I mean, We don't know what's out there. The vast forest area that we have on this planet, and we haven't even searched all of it, so we don't even know what's
I
out
don't
there.
think we even scratched the surface, to be honest with you.
Right, right. Okay, let's
I,
see. Angelina's got a question. What do you think about people who have psychic abilities?
I,
Oh,
but I mean, I have to be careful a little bit because, yes, I believe in some way people, I do believe some people are legit, or does legit have psychic abilities, but there's a lot more that aren't, and and they use it for like money or whatever, and
right,
I trust those. Yeah, I don't think they really have the ability. But there are some that are legit. And but there are not, but there's plenty of others that are not. And um and that's where I stand. Like there are good psychic mediums, but there's a lot more not so good or awful mediums
right,
than are good ones.
right. Like you'd say,
So,
like the majority is fake compared to maybe somebody that actually does have a special kind of gift.
yes,
Let's see. Oliver asks, Jason, what are your thoughts on demons?
I'm a Christian. I was born a Baptist. I went to Baptist church and I went to a Christian church. I believe there are demons. I believe heaven. I believe in hell. I believe in God. I'm a Christian all the way through and through. And I do believe there are demons. And I will say, like I did struggle with depression for a long time. I don't anymore, even though I still take depression medicine. I do believe part of my depression was where I was struggling with demons. You know how when it's like, and that was just a dark time for me until I got the help I rightfully deserve and plus people intervening in my life. And I am, if it wasn't for them today, I don't know where I would be now.
Right.
You know, so I do believe in demons. I do believe in God. I was raised a Christian, even though I was raised a Baptist too, but still, I do believe in demons.
Hey, great answer. What are your future plans now that you're able to get out and do more? Do you have any future plans as far as
Well,
investigations go?
I can't drive. I don't plan to drive because of certain medical reason. And I have what they call TICs, TIC. I don't know if you or anyone know. Ticks are not animal ticks that you find like dogs or not those kind of ticks, but they're involuntary movement
Right.
that
Yeah.
you can't control. And sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. And that's what ticks are. And I always had this fear if I had the ticks while I'm driving, I'm going to either hurt someone or me while driving, you know? And I don't want to do that.
Angelina's got another question for you. Do you believe we can go where we want to after we die?
That's a good question. I believe, I mean, that is an interesting question. I do believe we are chosen to, like, I'm a Christian. I think we are, I think we only have two places, but that's just my opinion. But um, I believe we either are going to go to heaven or we're going to go to the other place. Like I said, I'm a Christian, but I do believe there is life after death, though. Whether that's here as a spirit form or in heaven or in hell, there is life after death. I do
Right.
believe it.
Okay, let's see. Carla asks, why do you think ghosts haunt places?
Horror of like, can you give me a description of what places you're thinking of? Why they haunt places?
But basically, I think she's wondering why, like, it's like houses or property or, old
I
buildings.
think no, there is certain circumstances where it comes to houses. Like I'm kind of iffy on that because yeah, you can like and I do believe the reason why some of the reason was they either died in their home or location or like hospitals and jails. If you think about it, a lot of people have either died, whether it's an execution or riot or whatever the case. People have died in jail, which, which many of them are restless, which I can understand why. For some, because their life was cut short, that some of it was that their life wasn't done yet. They think it wasn't done yet, so I have to stay here for a purpose. Same way with the hospital. And sometimes we're contrast to prisons where they saw a lot of suffering and they were there for a reason or whatever. Whereas hospitals, they just place of memory. It's a place where they were born or where they died or where their loved one died, what have you. It's a place of memory that people, same with the homes. I believe it's a place, the reason that they haunt a place like hospitals and homes is because it's a memory to them. It's a place they ever known their whole life or part of their life or whatever. But I do think that's part of the reason.
Huh? That's a great answer because you're probably right. Who knows? Let's see. Oh, thank you, Susan. I look great from recovering from a cold. I don't think I'm recovered yet. I just not doing so well. Um, let's see. Let's see. Oliver says, well, maybe sometimes spirits are just stuck somewhere and have no
That is
choice.
true. That is true. That's another good reason. Because if you think about it, a lot of these asylums, poorhouses, infirmaries, they are stuck because of what was done to them, like lobotomy, electroshock, hydrotherapy, insulin shock therapy, whatever. They're stuck because they don't have a choice. But they want, I also believe another reason that they're staying is they want their story to be told. They want us to investigate and research. Like say if Jim hunts Waverly Hills, and we haven't dug up his story yet. He can tell us his story, and then we go research that he's there, and we can say we know your story now. We can share it. You don't have to stay here anymore. You know.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you. It could be it was because it was traumatizing. Maybe they felt they
Yep.
were treated unfairly, so they want us to know their story.
Yeah, and
Um,
they want other people, the viewers, to know how hard the place was, how or if they were like or whatever. And like Michael was saying, it's the same thing I was saying. But yeah, it's someplace I'm comfortable in. But some
Right.
it's, I believe that 100%.
Carla says, what is your favorite type of location to investigate?
I haven't investigated too many places yet, so I probably only investigated 3 or 4 places, so I haven't really got the chance to explore more places yet. So I'm
So
sorry I
those are your
didn't answer the
your plans for
question.
the future, right? Is you're going to load up a list of places to
Yeah,
go? All right.
exactly. So
Uh,
um my
yeah,
my
Julie says that her thoughts are that it's if there's been a traumatic or sudden death, is a possible spirits. Oh, why they linger? Yeah, that's what I think. Is if something they were wronged in some way, uh,
yes.
or
I was
somebody
saying
took their
that too.
life, and they
Yeah,
they could be
agree.
searching for help. Let's see.
Exactly.
Michael says, I believe some spirits actually have some sort of consciousness. Otherwise, there wouldn't be intelligent hauntings.
Well,
You're right.
I was thinking that because when I was talking about my EVP saying, "Hi, Jason, how are you?" Yeah, they have to know they're there.
Right.
They have to know they're there, or otherwise they wouldn't be saying or responding to your question or whatever.
Right.
So there has to be some sort of conscious that they know, okay, I'm dead, but I'm lingering here.
Right. Angelina says, what would be the holy grail of evidence to you?
I don't know yet. I really don't. My my holy grail would produce if I could capture a good legit photo, then where I didn't capture anything, that would probably be my holy grail. Because what's funny is those stories I was telling you about Lois Stark, none of them were on a video or anything. So I guess that'll be my holy grail.
Oh, that's great. Okay, Carla wants to know, where would your ultimate location be then?
Um, I would love to go, and I don't know if they're still closing or what, but Penhurst. I would love to, because I have disabilities and I feel like I have a sense of connection to these people who are in the state schools because I have disabilities. So I could sympathize with them and know why they were like that and why they were there.
Right.
And there's another location. Um, there's another location in Pennsylvania that is actually connected to my family members. Um, there's a Greene County poor farm or in Greene County,
Okay.
and there's a story that um, I've heard throughout the year, or not only on TV, but by a cousin of mine, that there was a girl, Sarah Nicely, who is my, I want to say third or fourth, somewhere, she was my great whatever grandmother. Her name was Sarah Nicely, Knisely, or something like that. And she went to, yeah, I guess it was wintertime or whatever, and she wanted to keep her baby warm, so she put it in the oven to keep it warm. Well, little did she know, the next morning, the people who were living there smelled something good. They were wondering what she was cooking. Well,
Oh
you
no.
opened it up, the oven up, here was her baby bird.
Oh, that's awful.
And they say she haunted that place. And that's another location I want to go to because it connects to my family.
Right.
So that one's probably more important to me than Penhurst, but that's just
Right.
my um
Oh, yeah, definitely. I would, if, yeah, you'll just look into that. Susan wants to know, Jay, do you feel that you have had an option to go to the light or stay earthbound when you pass?
um I don't know. I always when you were chosen whether only two options, heaven or hell, but there's always a possibility that you do have an option.
Right.
I mean, I'll leave that open minded, and because there's always a possibility.
Yes, it is. Angelina, Jay, you should write an article for my magazine. Yes, he's more than welcome to send in an article.
Yes,
Uh,
absolutely.
be happy to put it in. If it's the deadline for this for December is the 25th of this month. So if
Oh,
you don't have
crazy.
time to make it, then it's it would
Okay.
go into next. That's
Yeah.
all. Um,
Um,
so yeah, let's see. Did we miss anybody? I want to make sure we didn't miss anybody. Did we do this one? Do you believe that we can? Oh, Carla's. I don't think we answered this one. Do you believe that we can help those remaining crossover?
um, if they're residual, if they're residual energy, no, I don't think we can. We never know. But with intelligence, like every intelligent spirit, we can. Because they know that they're dead or they're responding to your question. And it makes me believe, okay, we can help this person cross over, and figure out how we can relay their message or whatever, and then we can help them cross over. Whereas residual, I don't think we can because we'll never know their story or whatever. Or we may think we do, but in reality we don't. So yes and no. Me, like I said, if it's a residual, I don't think we can, but if it's intelligent, we can. You
Great
know?
answer. Let's see.
What is
Angelina wants
your
to know,
thought?
do you believe, what are my thoughts of that?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think if it's possible that we can help them find peace and help them cross over,
Yes.
especially if they reach out to us in their own way. It is possible to help them find peace.
Yeah.
Angelina wants to know, do you believe in purgatory?
I was never into Catholic. I never practiced Catholic. So I don't know. I don't really know. I never practiced Catholic. My parents and my family were all Baptist or Christian, so we never really celebrated Catholic. So I don't
Right.
know. I don't
He
have a
doesn't know.
opinion.
So, what your beliefs are that, okay, when we pass, if we don't stay here earthbound, do you believe you go directly straight to heaven? If you're,
Yeah,
uh,
I believe we can go to heaven or hell, but
right.
I'm in the purgatory. I don't really know. I have no answer to that because I really don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know. Let's see, Julie, I believe there's something after death. I have had one too many experiences at work.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody has their share of experiences. So I do believe that we evolve into a higher form of energy.
yeah,
And then whatever happens, that's the question that we're all trying to find out what happens after that.
yes,
Uh, do you believe in reincarnation,
I
Jason?
do. I mean, I do in some ways. Um, yeah, I know there's one where they talk about past lives, like people remember what they were like in the 1800s or whatever. I'm skeptical when it comes to that, but I do believe in reincarnation.
So, well, because the theory behind it is because you didn't get it right the first time, so you're sent back to do it again.
Yes, yes,
That's pretty much the theory behind that.
yes.
When you're doing your investigations, when you did do your investigations, what kind of equipment did you bring?
I'll have a spirit bot or EVP. See, I'm very simple when it comes. I don't take a million gadgets like the like Ghost Adventure studs or Ghost Hunter studs or whatever. I'm very simple where I take one camera because I only have one camera, an EVP, and a couple of REM pods, and that's it. So
Pretty
I
basic then. That's
think
great. That's the
doing,
best. I think the best way. Pretty basic.
yeah. I don't know. One of my friends or former friends gave me this one spirit box. I still don't know how to use it. So I'm like, screw it. I'm not going to use it. I'll just use the basic that I do know how to do.
Right. Well, you just
So
got to get that practice. And hello, Ryan. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Michael says, isn't purgatory and limbo pretty much the same thing? Oh, the Catholic belief is purgatory. You have to go through purgatory to be cleansed because you can't enter the kingdom of heaven if you're sinful. So that's the whole point of purgatory is a cleansing of the spirit before you enter the gates of heaven.
see, I never. See, I knew you probably would know because I don't have no idea.
Let's see. Carla, Angela, do you believe in reincarnation into another form? Angelina, do you believe?
Janina, you're up.
Yeah, they're shooting them out to you now too. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There, Angelina's saying that you must be clean and repentant to leave purgatory. Basically, yes, you do. That's pretty much the theory. Is that you have to go through purgatory so that your spirit can be cleansed before it enters the kingdom of heaven. You can't, if it's
Yeah.
basically in layman terms, if it's dirty, and they ain't letting you in.
That's why I rely on Janina because she knows more about this than I would. So
Right.
right.
Angelina does. I do not. She doesn't believe in reincarnation. Carla. Carla's right. There's too much to do in one lifetime.
Right.
Michael says, "Oh, I'm a Baptist, so I did not know." Oh, well, because they don't believe in that. I think pretty much purgatory is only through the Catholic religion.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because that's the only. Do you believe
Carla
in
says, Carla wants to know, do you believe in past lives?
Because there have been accounts of people saying they remember such and such in a past life. But I don't know if there's any proof behind that, so I don't know.
Right.
I haven't really looked into that. I haven't really looked into that far enough, but I think you have to know if that's legit or not. You really have to do like genealogy or whatever in order to do that kind of research. That's just my thought.
Right. No, I do believe that some people have had, like Susan says, believes in past lives because there are accounts where people have recalled living, like you said, again, in different time periods. They can name people, places.
I remember that.
So I do believe that there's a possibility that some people have had past lives. Let's see. Wayne says, if I came back, I'd live life to the full and probably make the same mistakes. Nobody's perfect. You never know. Right. Probably right.
Yeah,
Let's see. J&D, I lived with a psychic, like a legit psychic, and it was crazy. The things she knew about me, things I did not tell anyone. I did in this life. She knew. Oh, it's pretty cool, Carla. Pretty
yeah.
cool.
Just be careful with some of these because they'll take your money and just run for it.
uh,
Yeah.
Angelina says, I'm never going to die, so no reason to believe in reincarnation. Well, that's a great attitude. She's going to live forever.
Yeah.
She is going to live forever. I don't know if I'd want to live forever because after a while, I mean, everybody you care about is going to be gone.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's true.
Things get scary.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be either side of the coin, I guess, with that one.
Yeah, it's
But I think
true.
the first one I think would be, yeah, everybody that you've loved or known would be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Carl, let's see. Michael says, I grew up Baptist, but I also believe in a bunch of pagan beliefs as well. As I am not saying I am pagan, just saying I get where they're coming from. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Well, Native American beliefs. I believe that because they
Well, I
worship,
believe in them too. Yeah.
yeah, they were, it was Mother Earth, Father Sky. I mean, if you really have to think about it, the Earth is what sustains us. So if it wasn't for
There
the
are like
planet,
four
we would
different elements that they believe. Don't they usually believe in four kinds of elements?
Native Americans
Yeah.
or pagans.
No, Native Americans. Don't they usually believe in like four elements like air, earth, fire, wind, or something?
I believe that's usually pagan beliefs.
Okay. See, I wouldn't know, but I know in some ways they are similar, but they're different.
Let's see. Ryan says, if there's a multi-universe, we may just jump from one life to a similar one.
Yeah.
And kind of freaky thing. Yeah, you know what? Who knows? Because you might be right. Because if we do evolve into a spirit form after we pass, who's to say that we don't transcend into another universe where we are, reliving another life somewhere else?
Exactly.
Now Michael's gonna be he's just gonna have to they're gonna freeze Angelina like in Futurama. Bring her back in what, 100, 200 years?
Oh,
I'm with you. I have the fear of drowning in myself. So I agree. I think
yeah.
everybody's got that bit of a fear.
Yep.
Well, Angelina wants to be placed wherever Walt Disney is. Yeah, I don't know. That's a big mystery, isn't
Oh.
it? Wherever
Well,
he
I
is.
guess we should, I guess we'll bury you in Hollywood Hills, where he's buried at then.
Wayne says, I want to come back in a different body. This one I have is damn sexy. Yes, hey, you got to know what you know, Wayne. So this way, maybe you won't have to fight off all those women.
Right?
Ryan wants to be woken up in 300 years.
What was that Bang Theory song about 300 years?
Here you go. Dragon says the druidic belief, like the Celts, do a lot of elemental magical work. So they would believe in the four elements.
Yes.
So
Thank
yeah,
you,
there's the
Dragon.
answer to that. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions for Jason? How much longer do we have to wait before your second book is released?
I have to go. I don't know. I still have to do some research. I was doing research yesterday, and there was a lot of missing parts to it that I couldn't find in the newspaper archive.com. So I'm going to have to go to the library, do more research on
Okay.
but once I get all the information, I think it'll go by quick. But,
Angelina wants to know if you're ever going to write a book on the paranormal.
if I do more investigations and find evidence, I will. You bet I will.
You just got to collect all that data.
Yep. And do more exploration.
Yeah, well, that's, I mean, yeah, you got to make sure you've got all your information first before you do anything else.
Yeah, that is true.
That's something that we could look forward to.
Yeah.
Any other questions, guys? Shoot them out here. Hit the road, Jay. Well, he's ready now. I commend you because you're not letting any disability hold you back for what you have a passion for. So that's actually, you're being a true inspiration for all of those who say, well, I can't do this or I can't do that.
Going to school, so
You're pretty much you're proving that nothing is going to hold you back if you want it bad enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 5 elements. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jay. What did I say? 4? I meant 5. Sorry. My bad. Thank you for catching the slip up. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. And we've enjoyed having Jason on. Thank you for being.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Good night, Julie. Thanks for joining us.
Good night, Julie.
It's been a real pleasure. I'm glad that you were willing to hop on and join us with all of our great and silly questions as well. Everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm sorry I'm going to be cutting it short tonight because
that's okay. Thanks, guys.
head cold's kicking my butt, guys. So everybody have a great night, and always remember, you're always welcome, and live life on the raw side, guys. Thanks, Jason, again. Everybody have a great night.